Many people are aware that if you're going to purchase your primary home, that there's much lower minimum down payment options. Like for conventional minimum down payment for your primary home is 5%. If you're going FHA, it's 3.5%. USDA is 0%. And so many borrowers know this, and they consequently they come to Puerto Rico and they tell me as their loan officer, and they tell the real estate agent. Well, they tell me as the loan officer they're looking to buy their primary home in Puerto Rico, and then they tell their real estate agent that they're looking to buy an investment property. And they basically try to, that's called mortgage fraud, right? Because trying to use one loan program that's dedicated for people who, for their primary home, right? Because it makes sense that the government and that the mortgage industry would incentivize people trying to purchase their own primary home over folks that are trying to just purchase an investment property, right? And so if you're trying to be slick and you're trying to do this, do not do it, especially don't do it now, because during the refi boom, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, which are those big government institutions that buy back mortgages from mortgage lenders, so to kind of keep the whole industry churning. Well, during the refi boom, they had to hire a whole bunch of people to cope with the influx of new mortgages that were happening and reviewing all those things. Well, now in today's market, the refi boom is done, and there's all these folks that are basically these staffers that are sitting looking for something to do. And so what have they dedicated themselves to doing? Finding mortgage fraud. And if you get caught, if you just made that, if you knew that it wasn't going to be your primary home and you purchased using that program to buy an investment property, they're looking for that. And they have ways of finding it. I mean, they go to the property after closing to see who's moved in. They can see what kind of insurance, they can talk to the insurance provider if there's a claim that gets made, and they try to reach out and they see that the primary address is in a different place. I mean, they got a bunch of clever ways that they can find this out. So do not lie to your loan officer. Make sure that, if you can't qualify because you don't have the funds for the down payment of an investment property, well, then don't go lying and try to use a primary home program to buy right now, especially now because they're looking for it, right? So this is just kind of a word of warning. And if it's a real estate agent and they know too, you could be putting their career at risk, your loan officer's career at risk, your credit and your security at risk too, because if they foreclose on you, then there can be civil fines and penalties. There can be jail time. I mean, it's a very serious thing. So seems like a little white lie. It's really being taken very seriously right now in the mortgage market. So just be aware and make your decisions out there. Just be honest on your application, and we can help find the right program to get you what you're looking to purchase, right? But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns. My contact info is in the description, and I will see you next time.